What is going on, YouTube? Thammagotcha here, and we have some Element Cup Battles remix. Not my favorite league, but did a poll and you guys wanted to see some battles, so I'm gonna use Slugma on the lead. I found Slugma was probably the best lead because with shields, this thing can pretty much beat anything except for like a water type. So gonna be facing off a Bulbasaur. All I really have to do is shield once, and then we're gonna be able to farm all the way down. But they decide to come in with their own Slugma. I build up to the Flame Charge and then swap out into my own Pumpkaboo, and we're gonna be able to Razor Leaf all the way down before it gets to a move. We're gonna be waiting to see what comes in. In comes a Vulpix, so they are running double fire. What was in the front there? A Bulbasaur. So grass, double fire. Gonna try and get off as much Razor Leaf damage as possible. I'm gonna let this one go through. Come in with my own Vulpix. I'm gonna let the first move go through because we can survive one. And then we should almost be at even energy. Actually, I am a quick attack ahead here, so I'm gonna build up to the body slam, try to catch, but they swap into their own Bulbasaur, which is quite nice for me. I don't get to throw my move off, but I do get the extra farm. Doesn't really matter anyways, because I'm gonna be able to just quick attack all the way down. That's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So now we're gonna be hopping into the next matchup. Pharaoh Seed versus Slugma. I don't know about you guys, but this lag has been absolutely ridiculous. I faced off against an opponent today where he lagged the whole game, and then I lagged the end of the game, and I did end up losing that matchup. I don't know if we both did or he just won, but either way, absolutely ridiculous. Left, right, good night, Slugma. They come in with a Slowpoke. I'm gonna come in with my Pumpkaboo, and I've got this thing low enough where I can quick attack down and just load up on energy with my Vulpix here. And I only take one confusion damage, which is quite nice. In comes a Jupiter, but we have the back-to-back Weather Balls, so we're gonna be able to get one Weather Ball off without taking a Bubble Beam, which is quite nice because then I don't know if we'd be able to. Yeah, we'd be able to, even with the debuff there. So from here, I'm just gonna shield up the Bubble Beam, build up to almost to two Weather Balls because I don't want them throwing another Bubble Beam. In comes the Pharaoh Seed. We're gonna have another Weather Ball locked and loaded. This is gonna be taking care of that Pharaoh Seed. Left, right, good night, Pharaoh Seed. Back in comes a Jupiter. Another Weather Ball is locked and loaded, and this should be saying good night to that Jupiter. GG's, well played to my opponent there. So gonna be hopping into the third matchup here. Another Bulbasaur lead. Same plan, I'm just gonna stay in, but they actually end up swapping to a Seal. Little late to the swapping. I don't know if it was a lag or I was just slow at playing. But this is a nice matchup. I don't really want to lose Switch here. I mean, I guess I could have, but yeah. Just wanted to keep alignment here, and they're really not going to be able to Vine Whip us all the way down. So they come back in with the Bulbasaur. I'm going to foul play. They can Vine Whip us all the way down. Oh my gosh, they can. And they did. And they have a ridiculous amount of energy. So I'm going to now come in with the Slugma. Get as much damage as I can off. I'm going to let this one go through. It's probably going to be the Sludge Bomb, but they go for the Sea Bomb bait. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. And then I'm going to let this one go through too. I'm going to put it all on my Vulpix here. See what happens. And it is a Jupiter. Unfortunately, I do not have the energy advantage that I did here. So this game is going to be lost, I think. First Weather Ball coming in. That gets shielded. I am going to shield this one up. Yeah, okay, I remember this game. That Bulbasaur, I think, has like a Vine Whip of energy left. So I build up to the back-to-back, and we throw in the middle of a Bug Bite. So we're going to be able to get off the second Weather Ball here on CMP, on a real CMP. So a little bit of a trick play there to know. And we are just one attack short of getting to this Weather Ball. And the opponent, very well played to my opponent there, taking that game. GG's. We're going to be hopping into the next matchup here. We got a Slugma into a Mantis. Crazy. Yeah, first time seeing this thing too, so I guess when you drop a lot of elo, you see some crazy mon. But gonna Gonna be shielding the Leap Blade, even though that is resisted, that is gonna do a bunch of damage. But the issue is here is now I'm gonna have to shield up an Icy Wind, and we're gonna go down both shields. So that is amazing. Good thing is we are gonna have a foul play locked and loaded to hopefully get back a shield. In comes a Jupiter. I'm gonna throw this foul play off. Can't really swap, and they are just gonna bug bite us all the way down, and that is no good. Gonna be able to get this flame charge off, which is nice. And then I think I swap into my Vulpix. No, I can't even swap into my Vulpix right away. And the issue is here is they're gonna get off the bubble beam. Then I swap into my Vulpix. I don't know if a Weather Ball KOs from here. I really hope it does. We are not debuffed. Let's see what happens. It does. Left, right, good night, Jupiter. And from here, we should just be able to reach a Weather Ball. Not before they reach a Leap Blade, but we are at a pretty healthy Vulpix. That does a lot of damage for resisted damage. Oh my gosh, that does so much damage. Good night, Mantis, and that's going to be a good game. Very, very close game there. So, yeah, I didn't record the first one because of that issue, but very terrible lead. Oh, we are going to be swapping into these battles here. I did switch up the team here, so let me just switch up the things here. So now I'm running Slugma Double Grass. Complete fast move pressure. That's what I just turned to. Fast move pressure, and it kind of worked out. So these are the battles, some of them anyways. I didn't like my last set, and I went, I think, 3-2. I mean, kind of what you get for rock paper scissors. Gonna be able to fast move that thing all the way down. In comes a Vulpix, and I'm gonna be able to get a foul play off here, which is quite nice. They decided to no shield that, which is even better for me. I know I live a quick attack or a body slam. Not sure by how much. Oh my gosh. In comes the whoop-de-whoop. And now we're just going to be able to Razor Leaf all the way down, and my opponent's going to quit the match. So GG's. Even with a shield up, we could have Razor Leaf down. I chose Oddish because it does a lot of nice damage. Great lead for us. I mean, kind of a neutral lead, but in comes a Seal. I make a very wrong decision. I should have came in with my Oddish here. Because Pumpkaboo is a lot tankier in the end game for playing against Jupiter, and if this happens, I have to bring in my Slugma against this Vulpix. But they let that go, and then the problem is here is I can't really shield a body slam. I should have came in with my Oddish here. So I make a mistake. I should have came in with my Oddish. Or I should have shielded my Slugma and get off as much rock damage as possible, because the rock damage was super effective. So if I would have did that, we would have been in business. And the bug bites are resisted as well. So I'm forced to shield up a bubble beam. And then now my Razor Leafs don't do as much. They're going to be able to farm all the way down. There's no point in me throwing energy here because they have 2 shields. And they outpace me to the bubble beam. So if I played that game just a little bit different, it could have been a win. I guess I'm kind of off my game. I'm more focused on Pokemon Violet. So on to the next one. Slugma into Bulbasaur. Seen the matchup before here, so I'm going to just stay in. They come in with a Seal. I come in with my Oddish this time. And we are going to shield up this move here. Yeah, the Icy Wind would definitely knock us out. Oddish is super glossy, by the way. See what they want to do. They're probably going to come back in with a Bulbasaur. The good thing is here is we're going to get a shield. The bad thing is here is they are just going to get a boatload of energy. But they decide to throw, which is quite nice. That does not KO, but they're going to get a nice little farm down before we can reach another move. So now I choose to come back in with the Slugma. This is probably going to be the Sludge Bomb, but that's fine. I'm going to save a shield for my Pumpkaboo. Left, right, good night, Slugma. And again, I let my Slugma go down, and now I have a Razor Leaf user against a Jupiter, which is going to be debuffing us because I'm kind of almost forced to shield And the issue is we are not going to be able to farm on this thing all the way down. I think I should have let the bubble beam go through. But then they probably could have just bug bite us all the way down. So either way, I let my Slugma go down, and that was the end of that game. So a great lead, Slugma into Vulpix. They swap into a Slowpoke, and I'm very, very late to swap in. If I were to just swap in very quick, I'm not going to waste a shield here. And my Slugma is not going to take much damage. And yeah, I wouldn't have wasted a shield. Would have taken switch advantage. I just had to swap faster. I played that game. I played that pretty bad. But my opponent actually lets me get to a foul play. I'm wondering if they're going to let this go through or not, but they don't. But look at the oppression damage of a resisted Razor Leaf to a Shadow Vulpix. It is quite nice. We're going to let the Weather Ball go through. I'm going to come in with Slugma. I do opt to shield this, I think. Yeah, I opt to shield it. It ends up being a body slam. In comes a Dupeter. I bank a flame charge, and now I'm just hoping the... Oh yeah, so I forced him to throw here. So what I did was I banked a flame charge. I forced him to throw energy, so I can come in with my Slugma and farm all the way down. Maybe I should have thrown the flame charge just to get the damage buff, but I didn't need it. We take them down, and that's going to be a good game. Well played. This is going to be the final matchup. These matchups go so fast. Litwick. Come in with the Dupeter. I come in with the Pumpkaboo, and there's really not too much to these games. Really, it's just a lot of tapping. A lot of tappy tap tap, as a Happy Gilmore would say. I'm going to let that go through. I'm not going to waste a shield at all, because even my my Slugma has a good matchup. They actually let us Razor Leaf all the way down. I'm going to foul play this thing. Probably get a shield. Yeah, we do get the shield, and then 2 Embers take us out. Come in with the Slugma. We are going to actually be able to farm this thing all the way down. And let's see what's in the back. In the back is a Seal. Hello to the Oddish. We had 2 shields up, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. If you are hating this cup, please hit that thumbs up button. You know, maybe next week the catch cup will be a little bit better, but I very much doubt it. So stay tuned. I'm going to be making a Pokemon Violet video as well as live streaming. So stay tuned for that if you are willing to watch that. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. So, yeah, good luck on your sets. I hope you all do very well. I'm going to be focusing more on the regionals as well too. So if not a lot of content's coming out, that is the reason why I'm more mindset toward show 6 pick 3 format. So thank you all so very much again for watching. I appreciate you all. Comment if you guys want to see anything in the future, and like always, I will see everybody in the next video.